All right, y'all. We gonna keep this shit going. This is Real Talk with Nick, your host, Nickavelli King. And this man standing right before y'all don't need no introduction. I told you he was gonna pop out. I told you he was gonna pop out. I'm here to get in you know who ass. I'm here to talk about this organization that's playing in Knick fans' face, making the city of New York look bad. Me and my partner here been telling y'all about this motherfucking character we call as a coach. And as y'all can see, he's fucking up New York, man. Talk to me, man. We got no other than the mayor of Harlem.
I want to say
Willpower.
I want to say God bless all the Nickavellians and everybody who
Mr. Kevin Williams.
participates with us and gives us their insights and all that. It helps us become more better at what we say and give you as far as content and all that. Listen, I've been saying that Thibodeau should be gone. I love you. You did very well. I mean, there's nothing more I can say. I can't beat that song, man.
He just ain't coaching right. Time don't play, man. I gotta get in the studio with this shit.
I'm not
man.
a singer. See, that right there is a classic. So, I believe that this team could win a championship, but just not without that coach.
What makes Tom Thibodeau such a horrible coach? Let's start there.
Well, my mother used to always say, in order for us to attain to perfection, a man got to be able to adapt. So that's part of it. He just doesn't want to adapt. And if you think you're perfect and the world changes on you and you stay like that, rigid like that, you kind of get left behind. So that's kind of what happened.
Okay, so it's fair to say this coach we have doesn't have any accountability. Because every time the Knicks...
I don't believe it. I think that he's done solidified his position enough. Accountability's out the door. He lacks responsibility. Listening to him, he blamed the players. I said, dude, okay, sometimes the players can have a bad night. But if you're a good coach, you can make the adjustments. The adjustments was to leave your second unit out there who got you out of the league. So now if you're not going to stay with them because your team is not, your so-called starters, so to speak, is not playing up to par, but your bench is, and you got to go with your bench. You got to win this game. So now you don't do that, or you do it, but then you don't stick with it. And it's frustrating, to us Knicks fans watching you implode like that all the time. So no, I'm not going to get emotional and do that. I'm just going to say that the Knicks have done their job as far as this season. I hope that they stay with it. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs and growing pains that we got to overcome towards the end of this season. I just hope that we stay the course, try to find a consistent basis to get another win streak going and stay in third, try to compete for second, and then try to do better in the playoffs. I really don't feel optimistic looking at those two games that y'all played against Cleveland and against Boston. It was horrible, man.
What do you say to Knicks fans who say, it don't make no sense, he don't play defense, you seen what Cleveland did to us, y'all? What do you say to Knicks fans who say, he just ain't coaching right?
What did we say since we got here? When we saw that first game against Boston, we don't defend the perimeter. Tom Thibodeau said we didn't rebound. So if we don't defend the perimeter and don't rebound, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get your asses waxed. Excuse my expression, but you're going to get beat badly. You got to rebound and control the boards. You got to control the tempo of the game. You got to come out initially like that when you play against these teams. I'm talking about with fervent desire to beat them. And mikalbridges, man, you just don't play good for us in big games, man. I'm sorry, man. That's just what it is.
So he's a disappointment too, right? When we speak of them trades, that picks we gave up for him, I mean...
Just didn't work out, man. Sometimes it doesn't work out, man. I wish him the best, man, but it's not, he's still got some time to redeem himself. There's the playoffs. And I think that's where he's going to have to redeem himself. I think that Cat Towns...
Done. Listen, man. You know what hurts me?
I love Cat Towns, but he just can't play defense, man. Like, yo, man.
He don't have a defensive coach.
Yeah, he do.
No, he don't.
Thibodeau is renowned for his defense.
Listen, man, I need you to listen to the song. I said
I
it
heard the
doesn't
song. I'm
make
just telling you
sense.
what his
He
resume
don't
shows.
play defense.
No, this team.
You seen what Cleveland did to us. Listen, man, are you listening?
I saw what Dallas did to us, man. It's not just Cleveland. I told you.
You
I
mean
said,
Boston?
No, Dallas, Kyrie and them. When I last did an interview, I said, did you see what Dallas did? That was like the 17th or 18th game. I said, that epitomizes our season. They just go into the basket all day on us. We're not playing any defense. And then we get lethargic and lackadaisical. I'm only saying about what I saw. Josh Hart, I love you to death, man, but you ain't 100%, man. Don't come out there and start the game, man. And you're lethargic and you step slow, man. Come off the bench.
Yo, we can't even win with the refs. You know he got fined, right, Josh Hart, for flopping.
Yeah. He's not 100%.
You heard about the flopping with him, right?
Man, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this for the last time, man. If you're not 100%, man, don't get on the court, man.
But Tom Thibodeau don't let them rest. Listen, I want to give props to Obi Toppin for speaking up for himself, for letting Tom Thibodeau know that he's a horrible coach, man.
Yeah, see what that got him, right?
It got him on a contending team.
Got him on a team that's under us. He's
not by far.
Yeah, he's right under us.
Yeah, so I mean, he made the right choice.
I'm not mad at Obi. I love Obi Toppin. I'm just saying that what he did, exposing the coach. Yeah, well, we was been exposing him. Obi just got tired. Like, you get tired of, your opportunity is right there and they're not giving it to you. And that's what made him precipitate that. So I understand.
I have a question, Kev, man, because you was in the NBA as a professional player. What is the job of an assistant coach? Because we got Rick Brunson. What is his job? Like, what is he doing to compensate for the lack of whatever Tom Thibodeau is not bringing forth?
Well, the assistant coach, those assistant coaches help them in the practices, or help them in after practice as far as going over certain things that they want, keys in the game. During the game, some keep time, some keep fouls, some keep opposing shots. Some of the assistant coaches are great statisticians. So some observe the game, and some tell the coach when to sub the players in. So certain assistant coaches play key roles as far as making impacts on the game, especially when they're aware of it. So they play an important role as far as helping the coach eke out a victory or strategize and wins.
Okay. But do you think Rick Brunson is obviously, it's like he just...
You know how I feel about that.
Express yourself, brother.
Nah, like with me, pretty much everything I said has come to pass. So it's not like, I want to rub it in or nothing like that. I'm not that kind of person. In reality, I'm really a humble person. And when I see bad things happen to the team that I love, I'm not really happy about it. I'm not gonna scream on them or nothing like that. I was one of them children when you screamed on me. I didn't do what you told me to do. I didn't like your tone. I'm one of them kind of kids. You talk to me nicely, you'll get more out of me that way. That's just how it was. You talk to me disrespectful, I don't like that. But when you talk to me with respect, I respond positively. That's just the way I am. So I don't want to denigrate the Knicks. I just wish that they come together as a team and play better defense, man. That's all. Y'all gotta sit down and understand and strategize your defensive schemes for every opposing team that y'all gotta play, because defense is gonna win the games for you. If y'all don't do that, guess what? Y'all are looking at a first-round exit, man.
Listen, first-round exit it is, man. We played the Detroit Pistons, man.
Mm-hmm. We played them tonight, don't we?
Yeah, with no Karl Towns, man.
Yeah, it's a challenge. So now we gotta put Porter in there. We gotta let him play. You gotta let Precious Achiuwa shoot, and you gotta tell them to look at the basket and shoot. When they leave you open for 3-point shots, I don't give a damn if you're air ball. Shoot the goddamn ball, Precious. I need y'all to win, man. You don't win, man. Play to win. Don't play not to lose, man. That's what I'm... See how I did.
Listen, you getting there. I'm trying to spark
Nah, I
that.
can't
Listen, if you don't do it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, but you got it.
I'm going to do it. I'm not saying I brought you out here to preach the gospel.
I had toast.
I'm not Pastor Nick.
I aloe water to keep my soul nice and oiled. And I'm not,
listen, man, I am tired of the fucking Knicks organization. Yeah, I'm tired of hearing about the New York Knicks is rebuilding. Yeah. Listen, man, I question whether we needed a Mexican coach. Because they said say Mexicans build shit quick.
You said that, Nick. I was listening to CP the fan guys today. They was really defending Thibodeau. And you know what he said? Yo, CP, you my man and everything, but when you talk about who's gonna replace him, are you serious, CP? Listen, Sam Cassell could replace him. Mark Jackson could replace him. Hell, kick Allen Houston downstairs, he can replace him. We got people that could replace him, man.
You think if you get Spike Lee, he'll do the right thing?
Hey, yo, my man Predator could replace him.
You fucking put Spike in the motherfucking seat.
I'm going to say this. Yo, CP the franchise. You want to know who I know who could replace him? Rod Strickland. Give that man the opportunity to bring some credibility and notoriety to New York. He can replace him, man. For real. Let's be real.
What is
There's
it?
people that can replace him, man, CP.
What is it that has...
acting like he can't be replaced.
Thank you. What is it about this man who got a postseason stat of 38 and 47, and I make them think he's so spectacular. His stats, the numbers don't lie. He hasn't achieved anything.
Regular season achievement.
He only won 208 games.
I was listening to the stats. Listen, before I asked Ken, because you know I gotta listen to the stats before I come talk to you, because you're gonna interrogate me like Dick Tracy.
Right.
I gotta go over my stats.
Right.
But listening to what CP the franchise was saying, yo, dude. The Knicks is last in guarding the three-point line. The Knicks is next to last in defense as far as stopping opposing teams. Dude, the stats ain't gonna lie. Yo, if they telling you that, y'all gotta do something about that. Y'all gotta take pride in that. He was also talking about the lack of heart and the lack of effort from the first unit. And how the second unit came alive. They realized, like, yo, nigga, we getting our asses kicked. Yo, where's our pride? Where's our heart? And they showed it. So now, if y'all not gonna play like that, then you should go with the second unit. I'll start them dudes. I would sit y'all. Y'all overpaid, pampered babies, man.
Let me ask you something. When you seen that Cleveland game, right?
Yeah, that was
what came to mind, man? Especially when you see. Go ahead.
Evan Mobley. We just can't guard him, man. It was like,
where was the mismatch?
It was mismatches all over. Because see, first of all, when you got Donovan Mitchell doing what he's doing, it's not even gonna be close, man. He had 26 points in 27 minutes. 27 points in 26 minutes without no Darius Garland. It was a defensive game. They shut Cat Towns down. They doubled Jalenbrunson and Cat Towns and let everybody else beat us. And we didn't have Josh Hart, man. We didn't have our glue. So, that's a factor, and as far as us being in the game, us winning, we all got to have our team there, and we all got to be healthy.
And we're not.
We're not.
And this is due to Tom Thibodeau running these motherfuckers down like they fucking track stars and shit.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? And the asthma pumps ain't even helping no more. So now,
I agree with you, man.
We fucked up. You got OG.
I'm not going to disagree with you, but if they're going to keep continually doing this, then like I said, you will continually do this to a first-round exit.
OG Anunoby, he's not 100%. He's coming in and out of games. He's playing every other 2 games and shit. That foot is fucking with him.
Like I said, man, we injured and y'all got them playing and they not really fully healed. So, I mean, hey, this is how they do it. This is the Knicks. I mean, we know how they are. Listen. So I'm not going to be, critiquing them all harshly like that because that's what they do.
Man, let me help you, man, since you're not going to do that. Then you got this fucking dumbass coach, Tom Thibodeau. You a stupid motherfucker. Now you got to rely on your second unit. You got to rely on a bunch of players who hasn't really gotten the opportunity to play.
In that game against Boston, they got us to within 4. The second unit
You know
did
why?
that.
Because the fucking Boston starters, man, been.
What happened was they upped the tempo on them. See what happened when the Knicks played lethargic and sluggish in the beginning, man. It was missing. And then once Boston got in rhythm, they went on a mean run on us. And we take too long to get in rhythm. That's why we got to be defensive on them dudes, man.
Yeah, we got down the deficit to 10. Some shit.
Start the game has to be started with cracks and hard fouls, man. To let these niggas know it ain't gonna be like this today. You had to dictate the tempo from the very beginning, and we didn't do that. We just play along with them. And once they got in rhythm, you can't play with them once they get in rhythm. They move too fast and they shoot too damn good. And then they defend. They took us out the game in the first quarter, man, with how they play. And that's how we should be playing. We should be in people's asses off the beginning and unleash Jalen and Cat right off the beginning.
Now listen.
Y'all got to go all hard at the beginning.
When
as
no
hard as y'all niggas play in the third quarter, y'all got to play like that in the beginning.
With no Karl-Anthony Towns, and with the opposition double teaming Jalenbrunson, it's a coffin. It's a nail in the coffin, man.
Listen,
is Jalenbrunson gonna get double teamed, which they've been doing more?
I'm looking to win this game. So I'm playing.
All right, you the coach. No Karl-Anthony Towns. No George Hart. You ain't got no Mitchell Robinson. Who you gonna play?
I'm gonna have Ariel Hecporte at the 5. And I'm going to play Precious Achiuwa at the 4, OG Anunoby at the 3, mikalbridges at the 2, and I got my boy, the Golden Child at the 1. And then I'm going to rotate people in after that. But that's what I'm going with. And I'm telling fucking mikalbridges, nigga, I need 40 from you tonight, nigga. I mean, I need somebody to make up for that 26 points, man, I'm losing, man. That's what I'm talking about. I need it from you, Mikel. If you don't come up and give me 40 tonight, Mikel, I'm not even mentioning your name no more when I do these interviews. Because I need you to get 40. I ain't going to be saying that too much.
So you going to put all the blame on Mikel?
I'm trying to win this game tonight, man. I need Mikel to get 40 tonight for us to win. If Mikel get 40, we going to win. That should be Cat Towns 26 points and his normal 14 of 15.
You got to pick up the low, huh?
Yeah, man, because he got to do it. If he would have made these shots, man, like I be watching his shots, man. If Mikel would have made 2 of them shots that he took, you got to get in rhythm. We depending on you, Mikel. You got to hit them shots. You wide open, man. And you missing them, man. And yo, dude, you wide open and you missing them, man. You can't miss them shit. You got to make those, man.
Now I want to bring up Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson was supposed to come back in January. They got pushed back to March 1st. When he do return, he's still not going to be in shape. He might be cleared, but he's not going to be in physical form shape as far as running up and down the court.
Give him a month.
Okay, then that means
give him a month of playing.
So that means within a month, the Knicks, if they still in it, that would mean second round, right?
Man, because we the 3rd best team in the East, man. Ain't nobody going. Indiana might try to knock us off if Cat Towns don't come back, but
he's not coming back. He needs knee surgery.
Then my greatest fear has come to.
This hasn't even been confirmed, but Knick is telling you. Listen, we talking about Tom Thibodeau. He's a bone. He'll look at the fucking the X-ray. They'll send Tom Thibodeau in the fucking medical room and say, "Yo."
Left up to Tom Thibodeau. That's left up to the medical staff.
Listen,
Tom Thibodeau could cry all the fuck he want. If that nigga, there's a doctor there and there's other physicians there. Look at the X-rays, and they're gonna tell that motherfucker he can't play.
Well, let me tell you something.
Okay,
if he do play,
ain't doing the juice up days like when they shoot you with cortisone.
I don't know who Karl-Anthony Towns thought he was against the Boston Celtics. He trying to pull that Willis Reed shit. This is the wrong game to do that shit.
Towns played as hard as he could. It's just
Listen,
the niggas was keying on
he should have
put them big ass giants out there.
He should have sat his ass down.
And contrary to what you think, that motherfucker Kristaps Porzingis is a bad motherfucker, man. I'm telling you, man. So you could get mad. I'm just happy he was a Knick. I liked him when he was a Knick. So, you know, once a Knick, always a Knick. I'm always going to root for Kristaps Porzingis, man.
Yeah.
I'm always going to root for him. I don't care if he's on Boston. I like him, man. He can shoot, man.
No. What is it with these ex-Knicks players, man, that once they fucking leave us, they either get rings or they go on teams where they're more appreciated?
Hey, listen,
What's
man,
up with this organization,
we
man?
gotta play against Quentin Grimes tonight, man. Yo, we gonna have a problem, man. You better understand this, man. Okay? Quentin Grimes played with Detroit, man. So we gonna have a problem.
Think he gonna have a chip on his shoulder?
They all do, man. They shouldn't have never got rid of him, man. They should have kept Quentin Grimes. Man, he was a great outside shooter. He used to get in rhythm, and Jalenbrunson used to take the ball away from him. I used to get mad at Jalenbrunson when he used to do that. But you know, that was Thibodeau doing that stupid shit he was doing.
When you seen us get crushed by the Cleveland Cavaliers, did you say to yourself, "Damn, maybe we should have took Donovan Mitchell over JB"?
I don't never
Cry over spilt milk.
never make that evaluation because there'd be some games that Jalenbrunson destroys Donovan Mitchell. I think Donovan Mitchell is evening up the series now. So it's like back and forth with them. But I would have been happy with either one of them. That's the way I look at that. Just that they made the choice to go with Jalenbrunson instead of Donovan Mitchell. But they're gonna regret that. You know, I would have preferred to have both of them. To be honest with you. Being honest.
But how would you orchestrate that?
It would be easy because I wouldn't have to play Jalenbrunson all the minute. And I wouldn't have to. I could put Donovan at the 2. He's a great scorer. So I mean, it's versatile. We'll be small, but that's why I got Mitch and I got Cat in there. You know, I'm going big down low. I'm not going small. I don't want the floor spread. You know, if I get a good shot block in there with your defense and we pressure Jalenbrunson and stop Cat Towns, anybody going to the basket is going to get smashed. Evan Mobley showed me that. So they got a blueprint to beat the Knicks. So it's easy, you know, when you look at it. So, you know, I'm just saying what I see other teams doing.
So, we barely beat the Chicago Bulls, right? After the All-Star break.
Yeah.
That shit went OT. When I seen that shit, matter of fact, I missed that game. But when I heard that they struggled with the Chicago Bulls, I said, that shit is not a good look, man.
Gave up 148 points, man. Even though y'all scored 149, y'all can't be giving up 140-something points, man. Y'all not playing defense, man.
With a head coach who's supposed to be known for defense. You know what that means? He just ain't coaching right.
What it really means?
Just ain't
Thibodeau,
coaching right.
Your time of what you've been doing here has reached its peak, and now it's going downhill. That's all that. Listen, without Cat Towns, we're going to go down. We're going to probably drop 2 or 3 spaces in the standings. We need him, especially looking at that schedule.
Listen, yup.
We don't have him.
We got to play the Golden State Warriors coming. We got to play the Oklahoma Thunder.
Yes.
We got to play the Lakers.
Yeah.
These are. Come on now. And then you got teams. And then you got teams.
I gotta have him, man.
And then here's the added loss because I don't see us beating the Detroit Pistons tonight, man. With no Karl-Anthony Towns, man.
Let me say this, and I'm gonna tell you honestly. After what happened to them, look for Jalenbrunson to hit about 50 tonight. I know him, knowing him and how he is. Yo, dude, if he's mad as I know he is, he'll win this game by himself. And when he do it, all he needs is somebody like Mikel to be on, and he can win it. Because he'll get 40 on them. There ain't nobody on Detroit could guard him.
But if they double team him, who's going to pick up the slack?
Give it to Mikel, and then I hope Josh is a little better.
Josh Hart, I don't think he's playing.
Well, if he don't play, man, then we might not. Listen, I want Dottie out there. I want him out there. Time to let them young boys go out there. I want him out there. I want Deuce out there. That's my boy. You saw Deuce? Man, Deuce is a hell of a basketball player, man. He's doing everything I say, man. He's coming in there, playing them passing lanes, playing hard. You know, he's man, listen, y'all trade him, he gonna go somewhere and be a star wherever he go, because he can play.
Deuce, right?
That's my boy. I like him. Every time I say I like somebody, they get rid of him. So I'm not.
And that's the problem.
I kind of like.
And that's the motherfucking problem.
They'll get rid of him.
Yeah.
Get rid of Deuce McBride. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be real mad.
Listen,
I'm gonna be like Knick coming on singing and cursing and all that.
Listen, they learn the song, man. Listen, this is how it go. I said it doesn't make sense.
At all.
He don't play defense. You see what Cleveland did to us, y'all. You gotta not
play Cleveland again.
Yeah.
So it's not like, yo, this
Yeah.
is not.
And Boston.
Let's listen.
And
okay,
Boston.
Let's look at.
Oh, we already did. Yeah,
let's
we already
look
took
at
that
resolutions. Because listening to Tom Thibodeau, man, he ain't got a clue. You don't blame your team, Thibodeau. You tell people what they have to work on as far as making corrections to what we did wrong. Okay? When I look at the film, man, dude, we didn't rebound and we did not defend the three-point line like we always do against Boston. And guess what? After looking at the film, you should always know they make the extra pass. That's what they always do. And always y'all niggas don't run to the pass, y'all stop and look at.
Yeah.
Give an effort to run and contest the shot. It might miss.
And let me say something else too. Stop waiting for Stephen A. Smith to say shit that we already been said on this channel. I understand Stephen A. Smith is on a major network and you think Nicovelli, he's on some local shit. But hey, you heard of the turtle in the rabbit race, man. Small change is better than no change at all, y'all. I'm in it for the long haul, man. I have your best interest. Listen, I do this because I love this shit. It ain't about money because, trust me, I ain't making nothing off this shit. I just love the fact that I'm a New Yorker. I love this logo right here. You feel me?
It's New York,
that's what this shit is about. I even converted this man. When I first met Kev, man, he was not a Knick fan, man.
Not at all.
Not at all. I'm out here preaching the Knick gospel. I gave you Pastor Knick. I mean, how many characters you want me to play in this bitch? God damn.
Now, you ain't got to play no more characters.
Shit.
All you got to do is just be
shit.
And what you're telling, because you're telling the truth. So
I mean,
I don't really got to be saying much because you telling the truth and you expressing
I just need you to put the stamp on it, man, so we can mail this shit out.
Stamp approved. Mother Jones approved. I stamp. I approve.
You know, some Stevie Wonder shit. Signed, sealed, delivered.
What you saying?
I'm yours.
Just
you don't send this shit out.
Just know that I'm not the one that make the decisions because if you and me agree, then I don't see how the fuck they don't agree.
I mean, it's a lot of dumb shit,
now
man.
We losing. We 0-7, man, against the top.
No, 0-6 with Cleveland.
7.
The Thunder.
0-7.
Okay.
We lost it.
Yeah. And Cleveland,
we
Boston.
0-6 after Cleveland. After we lost to Boston the next night, we 0-7 against them.
And the Thunder,
man. Like, yo, man, that's dude. Yo, it's no way y'all gonna salvage 0-7, man. Just like, like I said, I'm not, because, when I think about it, sometimes I get a little hurt too. I'm going to say this, man. I'm just looking forward to the playoffs. I think Cat Town should be healed by then.
Let me tell you something. Karl Towns is not coming back.
Yeah, he going to come back.
Listen, man.
Yeah, he going to come back, man.
And if he do come back, he going to come back with a fractured knee. Willis Reed, you supposed to put the needle in his fucking knee. That was a poor Willis Reed fucking.
I ain't mad at Karl Towns. That motherfucker was playing hard, man. He just was outmatched. It's like they kept, and then that's another thing. The way Boston rotates their big men in there. They had that big dude in there, then they came back with Porzingis. They was wearing them down methodically. You got to understand, we're being out-coached, man.
You know what hurted me, man? When I seen Donovan Mitchell and them laughing on the fucking bench, man. Come on, man.
Like I said, we're being out-coached.
Yo.
You don't make no adjustments, man. I'm tired of saying this, man, but you rely too heavily on your first unit where, you don't study them enough to see they're tired and you don't make the proper adjustments. Like I said, I got to have Dadier out there tonight because I got to have a shooter that's going to score, man.
Yo, let me break this shit down.
He's the scorer, so
let me break this shit down. What Kevin Williams trying to say about Tom Thibodeau. What he's trying to say is he just ain't coaching right.
Yeah, he ain't coaching right.
7-man rotation is something that he really can't do.
No, he does it, but he fails at it very well. He fails at it very well. That boy gets an A in failure. That dude did with that rotation.
And let me tell you something, Kev. When I go in the studio and record this shit, you know that part when I go 7-man rotation, I'm going to put some ad-libs over that. I'm going to be like, 7-man rotation, something that he really can't. Hold up. Oh, no. That's gonna be in the background when you hear I'm gonna really get my fucking Trevor Levert on this shit. This shit is horrible when we speak of these New York Knicks, man.
My new bit of credit. He did go from 7, 8 to 9. You know, he did go to 9, sometimes 10.
But he felt uncomfortable when he did that.
Yeah, it's hard for him.
Yeah.
It's hard for him. He's a dinosaur. He's about to go extinct, though. So he just got to just be cool, you know, and watch him just evaporate, because he's going to evaporate. We got a tough schedule coming up, and he will be compelled to make these adjustments. Okay? Now, like I said, don't get mad at me because I told the truth. Don't get mad at Nickavelli because he's telling the truth. And then y'all go out there and then y'all don't perform like y'all supposed to. Like I said, tonight, I need 40 from you, Mikal.
Let me tell you something. That ain't happening. That ain't happening.
Never know.
And let me say something else to my Nickavellians.
You never know with Mikal.
Let me tell you something about my Nickavellians, man. The reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, man, is I'm trying to ease the pain, man. So we can find a way to laugh through this bullshit.
I'm not laughing.
I'm not either, but I'm just saying.
Like, really horrified. Because y'all, I'm talking about the brain trust. No, Nick, listen. Let's talk about the brain trust. Let's talk about them guys.
Talk to me.
Because these are the guys that put the team together. These are the guys that sit in them boardrooms and talk about who they're going to put on the team, who's going to be the star of the team, all that. We got to blame them, okay? Because they the ones that put this team together, and they're the one that hacked up that other team that was pretty much damn good, okay? So that team last year was a scrappy team. I like that team. Y'all didn't even give them enough time to develop. Then I'm listening to them dudes talk about, well, this is a first-year experiment because everybody except Mitchell Robinson is not on the team. Y'all destroyed that team. Y'all just cut it up like that and brought these dudes here. That's what y'all did. So no, Thibodeau, this ain't no first-year experiment with this team. This is really a third-year experiment with this team.
Is the writing on the wall, man?
You kept them core players still here.
Is the writing on the wall that once the Knicks get eliminated, because that Eastern Conference talk, we're going to kill that shit right now.
I got to say this. In the playoffs, anything can happen.
Listen, we are not going to the Eastern Conference, man. If the Knicks go to the fucking Eastern Conference, listen, okay. Now, but if we go listen, if the Knicks was to get a motherfucking chip, I would feel that it was fixed. And I'm a Knicks fan. I want this shit to happen. But no.
They're not going to win no championship.
Listen.
They're not even going to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Thank you. If that shit was to happen, who put the fix on?
We just lost our fucking leading scorer. And what game was that? The 57th game? The 56th game?
You heard when I called the teams out we had to play.
Record, 39-17?
Some shit like that.
That was the 30. It's
38, some shit.
It had to be the 57th game, man. Just like last year, in the 56th game, we lost Julius Randle. And the 57th, 58th game, we just lost Cat Town.
This is what I want to know. Who look over? You've been in the NBA. When you get new coaches, right?
He got to go, man.
Who? Don't they have to present their resume, man? Don't they know that every team that Tom Thibodeau coach, it's the same fucking scenario, man? You got other...
To that question... They said, listen to this. You got to hear this because I really was disturbed listening to this. Tom Thibodeau is credited with changing the Knick culture. In other words, before he got here, we had a terrible team. I said, the fuck we didn't? We had a team with Melo in them before he got here. And y'all destroyed that. Doing that crazy shit y'all was doing with Pat Riley and Phil Jackson, them stupid niggas.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what would cause that. That was not even had anything to do. That's the brain trust not using their brain with a motherfucker like Phil Jackson with his stupid racist ass. So that was internal bickering that fucked the Knicks up.
This is the Kevin I know. Yeah. That's the shit I'm talking about right there. I'm tired. No. It was coming out, man. You said, damn, you supposed to put on your P hat. See, this is the time you're supposed to have on the fucking Pacers cap, man. No, you being too motherfuckers. I definitely got to get it.
I'm talking about the brain trust.
I don't trust the fucking brain.
Their legacy and how they do and how they operate, man. They operate like fucking bullies and retards.
Listen, man, I done said this shit before. I think I'm going to have to say it again. I'm tired of fucking waiting for a championship. Fucking Patrick Ewing knees unhealed. You motherfucking Obi on left the team. He about to get a motherfucking ring. Chris Porzingis survived the ball fight. He went and got a fucking ring. Motherfucking Star Marbury went to motherfucking China and went and got a Rocky Stallone statue behind his ass. What the fuck's going on, man?
Shooting them jumpers. You know, like with me when I first saw him, I said, this big dude, he shouldn't be shooting that ball. But Kristaps Porzingis was making them shits, man. Like, yo, give him credit, man. I'm proud of him, man. Good luck, Kristaps. Get you another one. I always rooted for him. I ain't gonna stop. Just because he changed uniforms, that's still my man. I like Kristaps Porzingis. I liked him and Melo playing together, man. You know, I did.
This shit is horrible. And to James Dolan, I'm gonna keep asking this question, man. This is your motherfucking city. How you allow Jason Tatum to have a fucking billboard talking trash right across the street from your motherfucking house,
crazy,
man? Yo, motherfucking
Jason Tatum's bag is
hey,
crazy.
this is what I don't like about fucking James Dolan, because you put a block on Knicks fans who's season ticket holders. You put a block on that shit, but you don't block the opposition for making you look like a clown and everybody else in your motherfucking city or hometown with that fucking Jason Tatum billboard picture.
I don't, you know, I like
that was a slap
Tatum,
in the
man.
face,
I think
man.
He's a great ball player. Jason Tatum doesn't say things like what, he doesn't say nothing. You know, he's marketable. They just put him on Madison Avenue. That's all they trying to get that money off him. That's all that is. But he destroys us, man, every fucking time, man, you know.
Listen,
I'm not a fan. I just like the way he played, but I'm not a fan of that nigga. I don't like Boston, man. But, you know, he can play, man. That motherfucker there, he be doing some shit on us. I'd be mad. You know, like, I'd really like the way we play defense. And with him, y'all, somebody got to take it amongst themselves.
Wait. Hold on. I just caught a fucking virus in my motherfucking...
Yeah. Man.
Hold on. Wait. Let me rewind the fucking shit back. Did you just say, like 5 minutes ago, you hope Chris Porzingis get another fucking chip?
Yeah, I want him to get another.
I thought you did. What the fuck are you talking about?
Because I like Kristaps Porzingis.
This is the wrong time to like him, man.
I was mad at the Knicks when they did that dumb shit.
This is the wrong time to like him, man.
I'm just talking off my head, man. Listen, I don't care. I'm rooting for the Knicks. I'm rooting for the Knicks, man. I'm rooting for them. And what I say is, I look at Boston, I know the game plan before it even happens, and it comes out the same fucking way. Okay, so now, regardless of what, I got personal players that I like. Just like when I used to root for Kevin Durant. I didn't like fucking Brooklyn. I like Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Them two of my favorite players. I root for them niggas. Kristaps Porzingis is one of my favorite players. I'm rooting for him. I don't give a motherfucker if y'all don't like him.
And to all you Tom Thibodeau stands out there who say, oh, the Knicks got clobbered by the Cleveland Cavaliers because we had back-to-back games. Cleveland had a back-to-back game against the Brooklyn Nets when they bust our ass.
Right,
no
that
excuse.
Goes to show you it's the coach.
Yeah.
Listen, man, when it comes down to it, let's put the blame where the blame properly belongs. The brain trust and the coaches. That's where it properly belongs. Why? Because the brain trust is the ones that hired that idiot coach, and the brain trust is the one that okays the semblance of the team. The coach is the one and the staff that he got. They assemble the game plan, set strategies, and help develop and nurture the development of the team towards their objective, which is to win a goddamn championship.
Knick fans for dummies. What he's trying to say is 7-man rotation is something that he really can't do.
I'm talking about solutions, man, to the problem of why the Knicks won't win a championship. And it starts with the brain trust and the coaching staff.
Man,
that has to be purged. That has to be gotten rid of. And we have to have basketball minds, not agents and lawyers and stupid motherfuckers that really don't know how to assemble a basketball team. That's what I'm saying.
He just ain't coaching right.
You're not assembling the team right.
He just ain't coaching right.
The Cat Towns who got hurt, there would be somebody on the bench that can somewhat replace him.
Make sense.
And we don't have anybody.
He don't play defense.
So look at OG Anunoby to
see
be at
what
the 4.
Cleveland did to us, y'all.
I pretty much know what they're going to do. They're going to put OG at the 4.
You think that's going to make a difference?
No.
He just ain't coaching right.
You know, and they could probably play Hawk Porty at the 5. because they can't play OG Anunoby at the 5. We'll be too small. So they might put Precious Achiuwa at the 5, which I don't like. I would rather just put Ariel Aporte there. You know,
And why
just
they
let him learn, man? That's all, because they, it's like you got to look at the rite of passage. The league does not play rookies. You got some coaches, regardless of what, don't fuck with rookies. Tom Thibodeau, one of them motherfuckers. That could be an intangible factor as to why he don't play.
All right, man. So your predictions, man. When the smoke clears, because right now where there's smoke, there's fire. And there's fire when we're speaking of the New York Knicks having a short season.
Yeah, it's not gonna. If he doesn't make adjustments with these injuries, I hope by April, towards the end of April, getting ready to start the playoffs, that we all be healthy. I think if we healthy, we can get past the first round. But in the second round, I don't think, because we're gonna have to play Boston or Cleveland.
And if we don't go as far as we went last year, would that be a?
That would be a glaring indication of a retrogression on the coach. That's what it would be. Not that it matters to them, because they do what the hell they want. I'm talking about the brain trust. I'm talking about ownership. I'm talking about the people that make those decisions. They are boneheads, man. So,
is it safe to say that Tom Thibodeau is just coaching for a paycheck and not for a championship?
with him, man, Nick, I don't know what the fuck motivates him, man. Because he doesn't take no responsibility or accountability for his incompetence. He literally blamed the team. How could you do that? Like, yo, at least say something like, yo, man, I got to do better as far as getting through to my players. You would, like, at least say that. Nah, he don't say none of that. He just go right there. We supposed to be now. No. This, nigga, what about you, dude? Like, for real, talk about you.
I've said this. I even brought out the Knick bandwagon
That's
out
all
here.
I'm saying. Talk about you first.
Did you see the video where I brought out the bandwagon, the Knick bandwagon?
Yeah.
I had the wagon out. I covered all this, man.
You was upset. Listen, I saw that game. I was watching that game. I think I watched the Cleveland game to about 4 minutes in the fourth quarter, man. Donovan and them laughing, like that right there. I just turned the TV off.
If you was a fly on the wall, right? What you think you would have heard Donovan and Mitchell saying? Because I know not only was they were saying shit to each other. What you think? You think Donovan and Mitchell was saying, "Stupid ass organization that should have signed me"? You think it's possible?
I don't know. Like with me, I just think that he was just probably talking about, yeah, nigga, I bust y'all niggas ass. That's what it looked like.
Cause
I can only assume what it looked like. Yeah, nigga, I bust y'all niggas ass. Like how he always looked when he went. Donovan Mitchell's a killer, man. That nigga can play, man. Yo, for real. So, and he can play the point. So he's dangerous. I got respect for him. He can play.
Oh, and Obi Toppin, if you listening, man, when it comes time to do a video for this song I'm doing, I would love to have you a part of it, man. Yeah, I would love to have Obi in this motherfucking video, bro. He just ain't coaching right.
Hey, listen, man, let me say this before we leave.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Sheena Whitlow, listen, let me say something. You was looking so good this morning. I just got to thank your mother and father for making such a masterpiece. You should see what she had on, man. Like, man, like, people ask me what kind of woman do I like. I like a lady, man, like that. Like, she's a lady, man. She exudes all of those special qualities in a lady, man. You got to admire that, man. And she's smart, man. So, that's the ideal woman for a real man, huh?
What if she was the assistant coach of the Knicks?
She's too sweet to do that. She's not.
Well, Tom Thibodeau's sweet too.
She's not gonna.
Yeah, he don't put no like defense out there.
They don't. When they feel pressure to get the fuck away from them. Women like her, they don't. They get around pressure, man. They got skills to get around pressure, and they do it better than we do. Women get around pressure better than we do. They got skills, man. That's how I look at that.
Okay, man, that's what it is, man. I mean,
and God bless you, Miss Whitlow.
Got my boy Kevin Williams, a.k.a. Willpower, a.k.a. the Harlem Mayor. Hey, he's with Nickavelli King, and, we gave y'all, some...
Well, we gave y'all the truth, man. But like I said, I wish the Knicks a lot of luck. But without Cat Towns, I don't know, man. I can't. I got to look at us play tonight, man, and I'll be able to better give y'all a better assessment. I can't. I thought Cat Towns was gonna play that. I don't know.
Nah,
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't even when you got a coach who just ain't coaching right. 7-man rotation is something that he
God
really
bless all you
can't
Machiavelli,
do.
and enjoy your holidays.
And we out. Peace.